What's up guys, welcome back to Static Works. Today we're gonna be finally installing a new mod on my E46. Fire ambulances everywhere, and I even got a new part. Thank you. Thank you.
You're
heavy?
welcome. Huh? That's what.
Alright, thank you.
You're welcome, man. Duckbill.
Yeah, likewise. In the middle of showing you guys what I was gonna install today, and then another car part came, so should we unbox it? I think we should. It sounded like something metal, so we'll see what it is because I did order a couple of stuff. Let's see. Whoa. That shit's so clean. So I'm gonna unwrap them and show you guys how good this thing looks. Thank you for your order. Packed by Nick. Shout out to Nick. These are the headers that I got for my E46. This is probably gonna be the hardest mod I'm gonna ever have to do on this car because it is a pain in the ass, but I'm excited for it because these look really fucking nice. All the welds are really crisp, and so far I don't see any imperfections. I know these aren't the best fitment on these cars, but I'll go more into depth on those eBay headers once we finally install them, which I think we all have to like take a good day off and just go at it for the whole day because it is going to be an all-day project. So yeah, I'll save the excitement for those later, but let's get back to the video. One of the last mods for 2018 is going to be this eBay Duckbill. I guess the lip. I mean, I call it a Duckbill, but it's a Duckbill lip. So it's going to be an extension of the trunk. Is not just gonna obviously replace the whole trunk, so it's gonna sit just like that. I didn't know how I felt about it when I first put it on, just because it does angle down, but if you follow this curve right here, it's literally following the exact body line of the car. So if you see this curve, this is curving out, so it's not just gonna curve up. So like I said, it is following the body line. So once it's wrapped, which I'm going to do after I install it on the car, I think it's gonna look a lot better. But the first thing we need to do is remove this emblem with a little bit of heat and floss, and then put it on the new duckbill after we wrap it. So let's get started with that.
How do you even put it on?
So remember the 3M double tape that we used on your interior lights? Yeah, you're gonna pretty much put it all along the bottom, and it's just gonna stick on.
Really?
Yeah. Close hand.
I don't think that's secure enough.
No, that's fine. That's respect. I love your shirt. Hoodie.
Thank you. It's a Piata.
It's a Piata, huh?
Shout out to Static Dad.
Static Dad bought her that for Christmas. Respect. Normally, you're gonna wanna apply heat to this area when you wanna remove emblems and use floss, and you're gonna have to get the floss. It's gonna be a little hard, but you're gonna have to get it behind the actual emblem, especially since this has an indentation like this. You're gonna wanna play with it a little bit and pretty much just stick your nail with the floss inside. And a tip is not to pull directly up, because the moment you pull up and the paint is hot, this area, the bottom area or whatever other area that you're pulling against, is gonna pretty much dive deep inside the paint, and it's gonna leave an indentation, and it's pretty much just gonna mess up everything that you're trying to go for, which is trying to be emblemless but then still have a bunch of indentions from your fuck ups. So just move it side to side like this.
You need some stronger floss.
I got this, trust. Pretty much you just have to keep going slowly down and work your way to the bottom, which obviously this floss isn't that strong, and when it starts getting hard like this is the best time to actually use heat, because it's gonna loosen up and make all the gooey glue more gooey, so you can remove it. You know what I mean? But I don't really care anymore. Only thing about this emblem is that it has 2 holes, and that's what I remember when I wrapped this. So I don't know how I'm gonna be able to put this on here. You don't say. I'm gonna be using this 3M double-sided tape. Probably gonna have to get more because we're running out. But pretty much you're gonna want to place this all along the edges. And if you guys don't know what double-sided tape, it's in the name, double-sided tape. You're gonna want to place it after you clean the surface. and you're pretty much gonna want to go along the whole thing. And once you lay it all down, all you have to do is just peel the other side off, and then this is gonna be sticky so you can stick onto the trunk or whatever you're putting the double-sided tape on. And since this is wrapped over, I'm kind of scared just because once I remove it, it is gonna want to bring the wrap up with it. So this is one of those things where you just want to do it once and never do it again. Now that all the adhesive is on, I'm gonna be trying to put it on as smooth and as evenly as possible. Yeah, it's about an equal gap in between now. The fitment isn't the best. There is about like 2 or 3 millimeters on each side, but it is pretty even, so I'm okay with that. But this is how it's gonna look on, and it does look pretty bad right now in my opinion, just because it's not wrapped yet. So now I'm gonna be wrapping it, and hopefully I have enough leftover wrap on my car to actually do it. Now that we cut the wrap that we have to about the same proportions as the duckbill, I'm gonna wrap it. I just finished wrapping the top portion, and it was pretty hard just because I haven't wrapped in a while. I still need to do the bottom, which is probably going to be the hardest part, and if I can't do it, then I'll probably just cut it right here like I did the trunk, and then just do another overlay or inlay. So this is how it looks installed. I did have to do an inlay right here. You can probably barely see it, if you can at all. But in person it's more noticeable, and I did mess up on the bottom. I cut too short, so I'm gonna have to do another inlay right there. But overall, it does look really good, and wrapping it reminded me why I hate wrapping, because I always forget. Another factor that's coming into play is, if you've seen the other video, I had lost the original main piece for the trim, so I'm gonna wrap that right now too, and hopefully it'll complete the look. But comment down below if you guys want me to just go full send on a carbon fiber trunk, because I saw one for sale and I didn't want to buy it just because I had already ordered this literally like a day or two before, so I just wanted to see how this one looks. But honestly, I feel like it's just gonna grow on me and just something I'm gonna have to get used to. And if it doesn't, I can always just buy another trunk. So I'm gonna be drilling out the 2 holes for the actual emblem. And then Stephanie is peeling off the old black wrap on the trim.
Does anyone miss the black? Or does everyone like the cream better?
See, ready? I think with the emblem, it just kind of completes and makes it look more OEM, I should say. Because it's curved, it does have a little gap on each side, but the top and bottom are flush. But I mean, I guess for just full sending it, it does look pretty good. I think I was drilling into the trunk when I was drilling through. But do I really care about my car right now? now that my car is finally almost complete exterior wise, let me give you a quick walk around of how it finally looks now that the trim pieces are on and I have the duckbill. The duckbill honestly looks so much better once everything's complete, and it gives it a way more aggressive look. I know it does stick up a lot. When I had it on the street, when I was taking the footage for the edit, it did look a lot bigger, and I actually like it when the duckbill is a little excessive, but just obviously not too much. But as you can see, everything looks how it's supposed to be now. There's so much more things coming for this car, and I know you guys have been wanting an E46 video for a long time, and I apologize. Static Works is broke, so that's why you guys gotta subscribe and share these videos so we can get some monies, so we can build these dope cars for you guys. But I do have a lot more things coming for the new year, so stay tuned for that because it's gonna be crazy. So on that note, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, share, and we'll see you guys in the next one.